A very pleasant day to you all. First things first, I need you to know that I am not a credit repair company, and I am certainly not trying to sell you a software that supposedly give you good credit within 5 to 7 days. I am in the real estate industry, and I have helped numerous customers get their credit in order and improve their scores so they can proceed with their home buying process. So let's talk about your credit score, which is the single most important part of your credit report. Your credit score does not stay the same all the time. It is normal for your score to fluctuate up and down based on your payment pattern, how many lines of credit you have, how much is your balance in comparison to your credit limit, and how many recent hard inquiries were made on your credit, and also what type of credit accounts you have and how old or how new they are. Your credit plays an important role in your financial life if you live in the United States of America and you do not have the cash to make your purchases. Why do you need a high credit score? Well, it applies if you need a mortgage or a car loan or any other loan, and how high or low the interest rate is going to be. It also applies if you are buying insurance. A good score will get you better insurance rates. It will determine if you can get a job or a place to rent and how much deposit will be required. Landlords will charge double deposits or reject your application altogether based on your credit score, even if you make a lot of money. Utility companies and telecommunication companies use your credit score to determine if they need to charge you a deposit to start service. In addition, you will have loan-term negotiating power. That means that you can use your good credit scores to negotiate better loan terms and rates. The banks also use it to give you cashback rewards cards and so forth. Additionally, even if you qualify for a mortgage to purchase a home, some homeowners associations have certain credit score requirements, and if your score falls below those requirements, they can deny you buying a home in that subdivision. Some of us do not like that system at all, especially if we are from another country where such a system does not exist, but I just saw the tingle. In other words, that's just how the system works, so we have to work with it since we are a part of that system. According to the 3 credit bureaus, a score between 800 and 850 is excellent. People in this range are considered to be very low risk because it shows that they have demonstrated excellent financial behavior. A score of 740 to 799 is considered to be very good. People in this range have demonstrated a history of good financial behavior. If your score is between 670 and 739, it is considered to be good. Lenders generally view those in this range as acceptable. They are not too excited about you, but they are still willing to work with you. A score between 580 to 669 is considered to be somewhat fair. Individuals in this category are considered to be high risk, and so the lender will be thinking that maybe, just maybe, you'll be good at paying back your loan. However, they are still not comfortable with you. Now, if you are 300 to 579, this is very, very poor. If you find yourself in this poor category, you will definitely need to take the necessary steps to improve your credit scores before you can secure any new credit. It is also very likely that you are paying a very high interest rate on any existing loans that you currently have or any insurance premiums that you have purchased. Hence, let's try to get you to where you need to be as fast as possible. Go to this website, www.annualcreditreport.com. This is the only website that is authorized by the federal government to give you one free credit report per year from each of the 3 credit bureaus. which are Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Once you have downloaded your reports, check them for any inaccuracies or missing information. If any mistakes are found, file a dispute with the credit bureaus along with the reporting company. This can be done on their website or by mail. I believe that the best way to do this is in writing, sent by certified mail. If you use the mail, write a letter outlining the problem. Include your name, address, date of birth, and the last 4 digits of your social security number, along with a copy of your ID. Include a copy of any documentation that you have to prove your case. To save time with the investigation, send a copy to the reporting agencies and one to the reporting company. That's all 3 reporting agencies, by the way. Also, keep a copy for yourself. They will investigate and make the corrections if applicable. The websites are very easy to find. They are as stated in their addresses. Equifax can be reached at www.equifax.com. TransUnion is transunion.com. And Experian is experian.com. The mailing addresses for disputes are on each of these websites. Please go to the address bar and type in the web address. Do not go to Google and click on a name. You could end up at a website that you do not intend to go to. Before you hit enter, make sure that what you type is the only thing that's in the URL. To help with the prevention of identity theft and also prevent anyone from pulling your credit, create an account with each of the credit bureaus and do a credit freeze. It is absolutely free, no cost whatsoever. You can unfreeze it when you need it and set an automatic refreeze date. By creating an account, you can also see your credit along with your credit score. You don't need to sign up for anything that is being offered or pay any unnecessary monthly fee for anything on the website. Ladies and gentlemen, it is critical that you pay your bills on time, every time. You should never ever have a late payment. Even if it is just the minimum payment due, make that payment and then later on in the month, if you are able to, go ahead and make additional payments so your balance can be decreased. Preferably to 0 if it's a credit card and you are able to do that. But never ever skip a payment, not even if you are disputing the bill. Pay on time, every time. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to wait for the due date. Make your payment as soon as possible, even before you receive the bill. Tackle any negative information first by paying off as many old debts as you can. Clear up any collection items that exist on your report. Contact the credit company and negotiate a payoff. Ask them to send you a letter with the payoff amount, the pay by date, and a promise to delete the item from your credit report. Make sure they send you a receipt once it is paid. If you don't receive a receipt, ask them for one. As soon as it is received, send a letter along with a copy of that original letter, also a copy of the receipt and a copy of the credit bureau with the item highlighted, explaining that you need the item deleted from your report as promised by the company. Keep a copy of everything for yourself and send a certified mail to the credit agencies. Again, you're going to identify yourself by including your name, your address, your date of birth, the last 4 digits of your social security number, and a copy of your ID. Pay down your debts as quickly as you can, and if you are able to, pay off all store card balances in full when the bill comes. Some of these store cards carry an interest rate of up to 38%, and a regular credit card could have an interest rate of up to 29% or even higher. Keep your credit card balance significantly low below the credit limit. A high balance compared to your credit limit will negatively impact your score. A balance of 0 is ideal, but not everyone can do that. So do your best and be as close to 30 or 20% or below. Just try your best. If you do not have at least 4 trade lines, that would be 4 items on your credit report, like a car payment, credit cards, or other loans. Apply for credit cards or store cards. Use them responsibly and keep your balance low. If you already have 3 or 4 credit cards, try to resist accepting those nice new card offers that come to you in the mail, even if the envelope has a nice, big, hard to resist 0% interest on it. Also, getting a secure card is a good option. With a secure card, you can make a deposit into your account upfront, usually the same amount as your suggested credit limit. The card then works like any credit card, with on-time payments resulting into an improved credit score. Keep old accounts open, as this will help to increase your score. Keeping the accounts open will help with the length of your credit history. After a certain amount of time, the card company will close all your unused cards, so use it to buy your groceries or to pay a bill sometimes and pay the balance in full when the bill comes. Not often, just use it sometimes. If there is an activity on the card, the companies will not close these accounts. If you are not as old-fashioned like me, set up autopay for your bills to ensure that they are not late. However, if you are old-fashioned like I am, keep all your bills in one place and keep a list of everything you owe along with their due dates. If a due date is not working out for you, call the company and ask to have it changed. Usually, they have that option available for you. Just remember, improving your credit score takes time, work, and patience. It will not happen in 5 days. It will not happen in 7 days. It will not happen overnight if there are inaccuracies or disputes. You are looking at approximately 30 to 60 days because they do have to investigate. Doing it the right way will shorten the investigation time and ensure that the item does not reappear on your credit report. Now, if you have never heard about something called a rapid rescore, I am going to give you a little summary. Let's say you have good credit, but your score could use a little boost. You could actually pay off or pay down the balance on a high balance loan and ask the lender for a rapid rescore. You can take a screenshot of this explanation on the credit agency website. And finally, no activity equals no credit score. Using credit and paying it back creates a track record of your financial habits. Having the trade lines and not using them means that there is nothing to report and therefore no credit score. I hope you find this information helpful and all the best.